Hey, what's going on guys, it's Tom here, and today I'm going to be coming back at you with another video talking about what I believe is going to be the best secondary in Black Ops 2. This is going to be my opinions based off what I've played of the game. I've actually been really lucky to play a few hours of the game, so I've got a heads up on what's going to be working well and what's not going to be working too well, and I wanted to talk today a little bit more about the secondary. So as I've actually said in previous videos, this year the new Pick 10 system means that everything that was kind of not great in previous games, stuff like secondaries, stuff like attachments, stuff like, tactical grenades, they've had to have been made a little bit better because now everything is worth a point. Primaries are worth a point and so are secondaries. So the fact is you can either choose a point on, a secondary or a primary, so they have to be just as good as each other, or in theory they have to be as good as each other, but obviously the secondaries aren't going to be as good as the primaries, but I can tell you now they're a lot better than the secondaries that were in the original Black Ops. So in this year's game the secondaries category is going to consist of launchers and also pistols. I'm going to talk very quickly about the launchers and then move on to the pistols because I think there's a lot more to say about them, and I'm probably going to be running pistols on any classes that actually have secondaries on. So in terms of the launchers, we've got the SMAW. This is coming back from Modern Warfare 3. Again, it's very similar to what it was in Modern Warfare 3, much like the RPG, which is a long-standing gun in the COD series. The gun this year that's going to be taking down air support is the FHJ-18AA, and this actually does lock on pretty quickly. It's going to be quite easy to take down, simple stuff like the UAV and stuff like that. And also in the launchers category this year is the crossbow. The crossbow's come back. It's a lot better than the original Black Ops crossbow, and it's probably one that I'm going to be running on some of the classes that I actually use for fun, but generally I'm probably not going to be having any launchers. I'm going to be sticking more to the pistols because there's some really good pistols in this year's game. So moving on to them now, the first one we have is the Cap 40. Now Cap 40 is actually a fully automatic machine pistol, and I said in a previous video that it's kind of like the Modern Warfare 3 G18, and I probably wasn't giving it enough justice with that. It's probably, I'd say, between the Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 G18, if you guys can get a gauge from that. But again, it doesn't have as much recoil as either of those two guns, and it's actually a really good secondary that you can be running. The next pistol we have is the TAC 45. This is just a general semi-automatic pistol. I do think that this isn't going to get much of a look in. Maybe it might actually go onto a sniper class as your sidearm, but apart from that, can't see the semi-automatic pistols getting a look in this year. The next pistol, and the best pistol by far, I can say, I know a lot of people have been saying it as well, is the B23R. This gun is just, the Rafka's big brother. This gun was absolutely amazing. I'm just saying, I was getting double kills, triple kills with this gun, and it's just a secondary. It's just the Modern Warfare 2 Rafka. That's what I was actually feeling when I was playing with this gun. It's got a 15 round magazine, 3 round burst. You can actually use dual wield as well, and it's just, reminiscent of those days in Modern Warfare 2 where you were tearing through enemies with those Rafkas, and I do think that, from when I played it to when the game comes out, it might get a little bit weaker, but when the game starts, I advise you get this gun straight away and whack it on your class. Another pistol, which is actually the second best pistol in my opinion in the game, is the Executioner. This is a revolver which carries 6 rounds. Again, it's semi-automatic. It actually shoots shotgun shells, and yeah, you heard that right, it shoots shotgun shells. They're super powerful. It's just a 2-hit kill, so it's very powerful, but the range does drop off rather quickly. You have to be in really close proximity to get that 2-hit kill, but yeah, if you are close by, if you can get in close quarters with this gun, it's an absolute beast. Probably the second best secondary in my opinion. Now the final secondary that you have the option of using is the FN57, returning from Modern Warfare 3, and very much of the same. It's a semi-automatic pistol, and when you got stuff like that B23R, that Rafka-like pistol, it's going to be very hard to compete with that. I do think the semi-automatics will have a much faster switch time, as I said earlier, so they might be on a few classes that way, but I do think the B23R and the Executioner are going to dominate in this class. So anyway guys, that's my view on the pistols and the kind of secondaries in the game. Probably going to be running mostly with that B23R when I actually use it as a secondary. I've openly said to you guys that I'm not actually going to be running a secondary on many of my classes because I think it's a little bit of a waste of a point. I don't know, it did seem like that when I was playing the game. Maybe when the game comes out I'll think a little bit differently, and I'll give you some updates of what I think are the best classes as soon as the game comes out as well. So anyway guys, just want to say a big thanks for watching. If you're still here and you enjoyed the video, hit that like button below guys, it really helps out my channel. Also, if you are new, be sure to subscribe, and apart from that, check out a couple of my previous videos. I've got those on screen right now. And yeah, big thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you again with another video very soon.
Objective parameters obtained. Well done.